Hola, friends. Welcome to this session of easy entries into moves they love. You love that introduction,
I
right?
do.
By the way, today is an occasion for celebration because this weekend, with workshops, milongas, and a practica, I was able to return to my regular shoes, my beloved Cuatro Corazones,
Yay!
3 months after foot surgery for hammer toe.
Yes, we're excited you're back on the floor.
Yes. So, hover, what's that about?
Yes, so Argentina here with the game of Argentine Tango. And today, looking at the hover, this is a little bit unique because not only is the hover a move that they will love unto itself, but it is a linking move to lots of other really fun moves that we have covered in the past. See boleos, and also upcoming videos about the volcada and the colgada. So this is a nice linking move that allows us to respond to the music, take a moment, and get into even more fun stuff.
Yeah, I like what you said that this is a lovely move in itself because I think it responds so great to a lot of music that has a rising crescendo, da, and then that pause that the music takes a breath.
Yes. So what do we mean by hover? Let's just look at the basic essence of it. Ta-da! So, just like it sounds,
Short and
we're,
sweet.
we're going to take a moment to essentially get the feeling of the two of us hovering there in space.
Yeah, and typically it'd be from an open step, but it certainly could be from a forward or backward step as well.
I think the real beauty of the hover is the communication between the two partners during that moment. I think that it's fairly easy to create that pause by allowing the energy to decrease as you arrive onto the step. But then once we're there, I think that's where a lot of partners get disconnected, is once we're actually in the hover.
Excellent point. Yeah, we've got to, when we're ready to move again, we've got to signal to each other that we're ready. And that would be sort of we took a breath, things sort of relaxed up here, and then we re-energize to indicate let's go somewhere else.
So our hovers can look two different ways. It can just be a pause, a reaction to, like Arjun was saying, that nice swell. Maybe the follower might choose to embellish in a way before continuing on to a new direction. Or we can use that hover to create some movement within the follower's body that would then lead to something rotational, something circular. And I think this is where a lot of leaders kind of lose this moment. And I think where we lose it is the leaders don't wait for the followers' reaction to the rotation that they are creating. A lot of times they get in there and they just want to just shake us around without realizing that what Arjun's doing is he's waiting for me to kind of complete the rotation that he creates before going on to something else. He's allowing that movement to get fulfilled all the way through the hips and the rotation through the feet before then creating a different rotation.
We also want to use care to keep a constant distance around the axis, that is the point on which our partner is balancing.
So right here, and so we can use our hover like we were talking about to create boleos as a fun little kind of rebound into and rebound out of the boleo. If you decide that if you want to go a different direction after you complete the boleo, boop, you can bring it back the other way. That's a fun one to see if your partner is going to be available for boleos. It's a good way to kind of test to see if that's something that they would enjoy is from the hover.
Available for boleos.
Am I available for boleos?
Elegant way to put that.
Thank you. We can also use it to create movements where we're taking the partner off of their axis. This can be a nice way of building up to that moment, making sure that they are on the heavy leg, that their axis is stable, kind of a little calibration before then taking them off of their axis, for instance, in a volcada. So,
Calibration. That's so important to be able to sense where we are and how far we can go.
exactly. So a lot of times in the volcata, we like to have that nice circular motion going into it so that the follower can show off the lovely leg movement that they are doing. And by using a little wind up with the hover before going into that gives it a nice, elegant way of creating that motion.
The preparation. Yeah.
Yeah.
I would issue a caution. I like to use this move from my old ballroom days with the waltz and the foxtrot. It has just a lovely feeling to it. But some followers can take that as an automatic indication. Oh, we're going to do a volcata. So what I would want to do to prevent that,
Yes.
I didn't mean to shout in your ear.
You're good.
Is first ground us to say that we're taking a step.
Yes, if I were to just be taken off of the highest point of that hover, absolutely, I would try to, create the volcata movement, go off axis, lowering that, grounding that, like you said. That's a perfect indication. And that applies to the end of any hovering motion that you're doing. We inhaled, like Arjun said, we filled up with breath, but then we need to ground that breath back down into the earth before we decide to start taking off.
Righto.
Nice. Like it. So we hope that you enjoy playing with the hover. It seems like a simple move, but when it's done musically, when it's done well connected with your partner, it can lead into a nice quiet movement or moment between the two of you, but it can also lead into lots of fun stuff as well.
Yeah, drama.
Drama.
Quiet, intimate moments as well as big dramatic moments.
Yes, yes. And if you are looking for more ways to improve or even learn Argentine Tango, we invite you to head on over to gameoftango.com, where we offer explorations, lessons, online practice, all of these things for free. So until we see you out onto the dance floor, we send you abrazos.